Yeah. Here we go. Do it. We should be going. Talk a little bit while this thing loads. Let me check my audio real quick, and then I'll tell you guys exactly what had happened. Which something you'll want to avoid for sure. All right. Yeah, so basically what had happened was we were doing great in the career mode. We were out here thriving, grinding up some money. We got the money for our first plane for our company, and we saw online that cargo was the way to go. So we bought a cargo plane, and I did one cargo run, made a little bit of money. I was like, all right, this is cool. We're making some real money now. So I did another one, literally the second cargo mission that I did. And I was trying to get too cute on the landing, I guess, and just crashed that thing. So come find out, insurance didn't really, I don't know, help me fix it. I could have fixed it, I guess, but it was gonna cost like 200,000 something ish to fix it. And so I was like, well, let's just sell it and buy another plane, because the starter plane was only 20,000. So it sold, sell, whatever, and it got a pretty good chunk of change. And I was like, dang, I'm gonna be able to buy a new plane, no problem. No, the other planes that are not the starter plane cost like 300,000. So, yeah. Don't do that. Don't sell your starter plane. Even if you crash it, I think it's going to be more beneficial to just fix like the vital systems to get you off the ground and then go do your own missions, rather than have to grind out employee missions to try and recoup that cost, because you're getting paid like maybe 5,000 for a decent employee mission, and you're yeah, it's just not worth it. So you want to have your company plane, want to be able to do the company plane things, fly for yourself, make your own money. But I guess the long short would be, don't crash your first company plane. Just don't do that. And I think I just got cocky, got a little comfortable, and then this game took me down a few pegs. That being said, I've been bouncing back real quick. I already bought my company plane and did a mission. I've learned some pretty cool tips and tricks along the way to make that progression easier. So I've got money to take certifications, and I've been doing a lot of plane stuff. But I do want to branch out into the helicopter things. And maybe they fix the search and rescue stuff. So what we'll do here is I'll probably show you what a new method to make these cargo missions even better, and then we'll probably just do some stuff for fun, just whatever we want. And hopefully I don't crash my plane again on stream, but you know, it could happen. Let's do it. Let's get to it. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. So whenever you get your plane, you got to maintain your plane. So you got to fix stuff. So I flew my first mission and didn't damage anything, so that's good. We're going to try and keep it all just how it is. The Get Stuff Company. We've done one mission. So we're gonna try and fly another one of these real quick. So we recouped from like 0 monies to 49,000 with one cargo mission. So that's good. I like trying to take them to places where I haven't been before to like expand the fog of war if I can. This one's going up into, where's that going? Going up in here, South Alabama, somewhere in here. From Woodville. We can fly that. We can go to Alabama. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get up in the air. We're gonna set our autopilot. And then we are going to speed up the simulation to get there faster. I don't like, I really don't know about this. I'm gonna get a little bit more gas, right? Should we just fill her up? I know it adds some weight, but I don't want to run out of gas. So we're gonna do that. And I think I figured out something that had happened to me a couple of times where the plane would just quit on autopilot. And I think it was the fuel tank selector that was the issue here. So we're trying to sort of branch out into the rest of the Southeast with where we can run missions, expand our fog of war, just cover more territory. We got more options for more stuff, and eventually we want to have the whole U.S. unlocked where we can do just missions anywhere and everywhere. Make it out to the West Coast, but we got to like do missions to get there, I reckon. I know some of the like check ride missions are going to be there, but we're going to also take like transports or just whatever to get us out there.
Hi there. It's Evo. Now that you're all set up, let me go over the important details with you. You have commodities behind you. Standard shipment for one of our clients based in Enterprise. Expected in no time at Enterprise Muni. Our sensitive cargo containers are built to handle slight turbulence but maintain a constant flight speed and adapt to changing conditions. A prompt and safe delivery is key for the success of our business. All relevant information is in your flight packet, which is uploaded on your map as a reference.
We don't skip the pre-flight thing with the chalks and all anymore, because apparently that's more monies. What's up? What's up?
Tallahassee ground Cessna November 90881 with Kilo.
But I feel like I've learned a lot. I feel like I'm pretty good at researching and figuring stuff out. So I think I've got to a better place, and I'm not completely upset that I had to restart.
Bravo Alpha.
Completely.
Contact tower on 118. 7 when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway tree 6 using taxiway Bravo Alpha Cessna 881.
Right on, man. It's all good. Appreciate you stopping by. We are recouping, and actually I think we were about to surpass where we were initially with the career mode because we crashed our first plane. So ideally we don't crash this new plane. This is our new first plane. So that's gonna be the goal here. We're gonna try and do everything as perfect as we can, get all them bonuses, but it really wasn't as bad as I initially thought it was gonna be when I had to restart, because I knew better what I was doing and how to do things. But autopilot and speeding up the simulation seems to be the absolute just ticket to make this a little bit more streamlined, I guess. Otherwise you're just sitting there, you know, with a podcast on, waiting to get where you're getting. So I found I like about 10% For 10 degrees flaps and 10% trim to take off. I like this up. That's the default camera, and then I can bump up right there. We're going to some little town in South Alabama from Florida. I think it's called Enterprise. That's right, Sweet Home Alabama. Maybe I'll pick me up find my brother, cousin, or my sister lover while I'm down there. There's some tiny, I bet this is gonna be a tiny little, just BFE airport kind of town. We'll see though. Hear that banjo music when we get close, I reckon.
Tallahassee Tower Cessna November 9er 1 ready at runway tree 6 departure to the west.
Cessna November 9er 1 altimeter 29er.
This game's incredible though. I wasn't like, anytime you lose progress in a game like this, it's kind of like disheartening, but at the same time I wasn't that pissed to have to restart and put into play things that I know do things different, you know what I'm saying? So we sort of flew through like the beginning phases of this, and we're about to just be thriving, and we're going to use our company plane to make money to do more certifications so we can do even cooler stuff and buy even bigger and better planes one day. But man, oh man, it hurts to just RIP when you crash your plane. Like, you got to either fix it or just sell it and get the insurance money. But either way, kind of like a big hit to your pocket, especially when we're just starting out struggling. Very smooth takeoff, if I do say so myself. And now we're going to climb, and we'll put the autopilot on here in a sec. Get our heading going and all that. So I've got a basic understanding of how to work this here autopilot. So I like to be a little bit off the ground before I start fiddling with it. Otherwise, I feel like I could end up just crashed, you know?
Cessna 881 continue for west departure.
Acknowledge that.
Tallahassee Tower Cessna November 9er 1 continue for west departure.
It's a good little cruising altitude for the Cessna 172. There was not natively, but I think there's probably like a mod for it, because I know like Assetto Corsa didn't have a career mode, and Automobilista and some of those games, but someone added them in there. All right, so we're almost at 1,000 feet. I can probably start fiddling with this autopilot. Engage right there, and then from here I set my heading, and now we should be flying that way. And now we're gonna go bump up our altitude to about 1400, and now we got to hit this flight level change mode, and then we got to adjust our nose down a little bit till we're like at a 87 knot climbing range. I'll throttle down a little bit, and then she should level out herself. And now we're chilling. Now we just got our head knob. I'm gonna put it in the green. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. This will crash you right here. So that fuel selector was only on the left tank. If your left tank ran out of fuel, you just stall out. So I'm not entirely certain why that's the default.
Tallahassee Tower Cessna November 9er 1 frequency change.
We got our engine in the green. I think I'm gonna slow down, bring it back just a grunt, and we should be chilling right there. And now from here, what we can do is, I don't know if how y'all feel about this or not. Like, are you gonna be like, oh, he's a dirty cheater when I do what I'm about to do? That's 91 knots, 91 nautical miles or whatever. So there's this button right here. I think it's Alt R. And then that enables me to hit use plus and minus. And we just speed up our sim rate and we'll get there in no time. So now we just chilling. I do it 4 times. I think anything over 4 makes it real sort of herky-jerky. And I bet if your PC didn't have the RAM, it would just tank your frame rate and you'd probably crash the game. So I hadn't done this on stream yet, and hopefully it doesn't cause me any problems, but if it does, y'all be here for the failure. So I'm hands off right now. Just adjust this little head knob when I get too far off the pink line. It's a little subtle, like 2-3 degree adjustments. Oh, am I not on heading mode? Hold on, watch. Whew. Okay, I wasn't on heading mode. This game is not. It's surprisingly not heavy in your storage. I think it was like an 11 gig download. Because it's streaming most of the data off the cloud and there's some sort of rolling cache that it implements. It's really, really cool technology. You need a pretty decent, stable internet connection. And it's just pulling it all off the servers. They were talking about the amount of data that it would take to download all of the game. It was like crazy, terabytes on terabytes and terabytes. Yeah, it was $50. Or it's on Game Pass if you got Game Pass. And I think there's free trials out there floating around on Game Pass. I don't know how you would score all that, but if we get about 5 miles out, and then I'm gonna bump the sim rate back down to normal. So that's gonna be the minus button. So you hit Alt R to adjust the sim rate, and then you use the plus and minus to adjust the sim rate. And I always count. I did like 4 is what I was saying. So we'll hit 4 on the down arrow, or on the minus key right now when we get within 5. Now we'll contact ground control, air traffic control.
Kilo
Now we
Echo,
just fly to
Delta
traffic
November
like normal.
Traffic Cessna November 9er 8815 miles southeast 1400. Fort inbound to land runway 5.
They recommend 32 gigs of RAM for this game, which is pretty heavy even for like modern gaming standards, you know. All right, you have a good night. Sleep tight. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you, man. I will. I'll probably do some helicopter stuff in a minute. Yes, sir. I'll be up a while. Seems like air's pretty calm up here. We gotta do our instrument test. We got to do our turbine engine test for the helicopters. I think that's what it is. Turbine engines. What else we got to do? We got to do some certifications and get some stuff going. What's that? That trailer park? We are in Alabama. Chicken houses. I heard a little bit of banjo music when we flew across the Florida state line, I think. Someone yelled out, "Roll Tide," real loud. Alright, our autopilot's still on, so we're about to disengage autopilot and then mess with this traffic pattern. Because I don't think it's going to do the whole traffic pattern for us. Shouldn't. Alright, I'm back on sticks. Come in here. Boy, some of these traffic patterns are very confusing. I was trying to explain to my buddy Toast while he was playing last night about how this works. And best I can tell, you gotta follow this pink line. So it's going in here. You see the pink line on that little compass. We're heading up. We're gonna go straight. And then we're gonna do this banking crazy loop around turn. And then we're gonna cut across sort of to the west, southwest, and then loop back around, U-turn, and then we'll land sort of heading to the east. Best I can tell. Follow the pink line. Pink line normally doesn't lead me astray. Sometimes the little blue gates don't exactly match up with the pink line, but that's fine. We're gonna start bleeding off some speed when we get down in here a little bit closer. That's the key. Landing real goodly, like. Don't want to be going too fast. You know, I've landed I don't know how many times now. I wish I had sort of wish I'd been counting like number of landings or whatever. I would have had some better statistics had I not had to restart my career mode. But you know, we've got, I don't know, maybe 50, 100 flights under our belt, something like that, maybe a little bit more. But it's still nerve-wracking. This doesn't feel routine yet. I think, yeah, it's wanting me to go here and then sort of take a little right. I think we get bonus points for following the traffic pattern too. We try and stick to it sometimes we don't. It all depends on the mission, but that's when, like, we want S rank if we can get it, because we'll make more money. Alright, I'm trimmed back down to 0, so it's just me controlling everything. And we'll give her some flaps here when we're getting down there towards final. Here's where we need to start thinking about really slowing down. Right about here. We'll use this turn. Turns kill the speed, which is good to know. So right here we'll turn and we'll pull up the nose, and if we get around about 85 airspeed, we'll be able to start pulling flaps. Got some flaps going. We'll get our flaps all the way up when we get a little bit closer. Now with our flaps going, we don't want to get that airspeed violation thing. But we can go pretty slow, and we can still put engine power in with flaps. Not like we're coasting. Learning how to fly, man. I never really played anything this in depth before. It ain't like flying GTA, you know? So we don't want to do what we did before and stall out right around here. .74 is pretty decent speed. We want to be around 55 to land.
Kilo Echo, Delta November, traffic Cessna November, 99881 is on final runway 5 to land.
We get it down. We got our landing screen computer down there. It's always pretty helpful. At like 500 feet. We're pulling the rest of that power. Our nose come up. Pretty chill. Okay. I mean, the landings, like, it's more stressful now that they actually mean something. It's not just restart the mission, you know? It's like I gotta repair my landing gear if I land too hard. I gotta maintain this plane. This is our first plane, you know? We don't want to crash it again, because we did that and just started all over. So we learned from mistakes. We got better. We're flying safer. This should be dang near perfect.
Echo, Delta November traffic, Cessna November.
Perfect mission, I think.
Is taxiing to parking.
We'll unlock our first sort of area operations in Alabama, I think, and we want to get up into Georgia. Good. If we, I don't think we got into Georgia yet. Georgia, start making our way up the East Coast, make our way over to Mississippi and all. Texas. I bet it's a whole lot of nothing out there in Texas. I like Texas and Truck Sim though, so I can't wait to get out there. That'll be fun. I don't think it matters what direction I get up in this circle at. I did a pretty big oops on another mission where I need to figure out a key binding for this into flight step. I did a pretty big oops on a previous mission where I got like too close to a tree and couldn't turn around. So I had to skip that mission step. So I don't quite understand what dinged my insured cargo integrity. Like, I don't know exactly what happened there. Was it turbulence on the way? We got an S rating though. I don't feel like our landing was real rough. Let's see how much money we made from there. Woo, boy, we made 70,000. Oh my goodness. Praise the Lord. Now we got a 20% bonus for each mission. I almost feel like that's like, I almost feel like we gotta fly another one of those, huh? Level 33, okay. We're killing it. Oh, this is nice right here. I would love to have enough money to where if I crash this plane, I don't even care about another one. You know what I'm saying? And some of these certifications are pretty dang. Oh yeah, we are over here in Georgia. We got Savannah. Oh, that's taking us up to Wilmington. What's Wilmington, Virginia? Is that Virginia? How long is that one? 3 hours? Commodity. And see, oof. So, I'm so scared on these things because I've had my autopilot like crash me. Where's that going? Over there, Tuscaloosa. Utawa. I bet that's another dang little BFE city town. I'm scared. I'm scared for the 3-hour flight. How much was that one? That was from like Tallahassee. Oh boy. I'm sitting here, I'm thinking in my head like I really want to try this 3-hour one, but at the same time I don't want something bad to happen. I wish I had paid attention. Oh, it's 2 hours. Buena Vista. Oh boy, do we do it? Like, surely it won't. I said I wanted to make my way up the East Coast. Come on now. That's putting us out west towards New Orleans, all that. I wonder if that's gonna go away if I do this one. That's 20,000. That's 33,000. This seems so much safer. It's half the time and probably half the distance, huh? Let's do it. We'll do one more of these, make some more money, and then we'll worry about taking some certification. 151 pounds. 80 miles? Is that what I said? Nautical miles. 790 credits to transfer our aircraft. That's fine. Management. What good does it matter if my aircraft is dirty? You know what I'm saying? 600 credits to wash it. We can do a checkup. Alright, all that's still okay. We'll wash it, sure, why not? And then we'll look at our fuel and on payload. We'll get some more gas. Put her there. Alright, we're starting out at 111,000 and some change. Let's do it. This stuff, it makes me nervous because if it goes sideways and like I gotta crash or crash land, like that's not good. You know what I'm saying? And I've had it happen on I think probably 2 or 3 flights now where it would be on autopilot and the engine just shut off. And I think I figured out why. I think it was that fuel mix or whatever. But without it telling me exactly what happened, I got no way to know. Alright, did all that. We'll jump in here. I use the controller for the walk around and then everything else goes on the joystick.
It's Francis. Now that you're all set up, let me go over the important details with you. You have manufactured goods behind you. Standard shipment for one of our clients based in Utah. Expected in no time at Utah Muni. The skids have high tolerance with turbulence, but make sure you keep the delivery smooth and on time.
Go ahead and set my altitude for
You have all the pertinent
1,400
information in your
feet
flight packet as
because
a
I
reminder.
know that's where we're gonna.
Clear skies ahead.
That's where we're gonna want to be, probably.
08 Alpha Traffic Cessna November 99881 is taxiing to.
And our heading is gonna be. What was that? In a latterly direction when we get there. But really we should just be able to hit autopilot and then we should just be able to hit autopilot when we get up there and hit maybe a flight level change, or we can turn that on. Bruh. Okay. Alright, your boy is I'm evolving. Y'all don't understand how exciting this is. So I got my autopilot set, and in theory we're gonna get up there and hit the autopilot button and it's gonna point us where we want to go and do our altitude what we want. Go ahead, trim her up, get my flaps up 10. I'm having this, if y'all can't tell, this is a blast. This is an absolute blast. Time of my life out here flying these planes. I really like the helicopters. I really like how hard the helicopters are, and I really like how good it feels when you get the helicopter stuff and things right. So we'll probably do some, either this stream or at a later date, we'll do some helicopter stuff. And I want to just go places and look at things. I want to go to the Grand Canyon. I want to go to Vegas. We got some group flights coming up with Toast to Pop, hopefully. I don't know when that's going to be because Christmas got everyone all occupied, obligated. Some of this stuff's a little bit buggy. Like there's that landing, like a beacon in the middle of the taxiway here. That ain't supposed to be there, obviously. I've sort of figured out the brakes don't work too good when I'm turning on the Cessna. So it's like I gotta brake sort of preemptively and before the turns and all
Alpha
that.
traffic Cessna November 99881 taking off runway 27 departure to the west.
So the runways always line up with the compass heading is what we learned in a stream last night. So that's always, if there's any confusion to what runway, he said 27, so we're heading 27 degrees right now on the compass heading. When you look at the compass at the top left. And I think we've got our autopilot set where we're gonna hit autopilot on, and it's gonna follow our heading, and just, we're gonna fly directly to our destination. So after this initial climb, I'm just gonna hit the autopilot and we'll see. Another thing I gotta figure out is like speed on the autopilot. I mean, I know I've got my throttle obviously, but I don't know. Set a speed would be pretty good to be able to just do that. Set an airspeed. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe that's not necessary at all. I'm trying to get 700. Okay. So the heading I set, oh, I set it east instead of west. I'm dumb. There we go, though. And then I should just be able to go boom. And we should just be chilling now. Oh, don't forget this lever. This is the kill you mid-flight lever. That, there's a fuel mix. Like left, right, or both for the fuel tank. Come on now, don't do that. It's got me trimmed up 61%. Chill, chill, chill. So I'm helping out autopilot right now because it's being real dumb. Why has it got me trimmed 80 something percent? It should level out right here. Yeah, see the trim going down? I think I know what happened there. I didn't set my nose up and nose down, my vertical speed. What are we doing? We chilling now? 1800. Okay. Are we doing good things now, autopilot? Are you behaving? Adjust my head in a little bit. We got 76 miles. Should be good. We should be chilling. We're autopilot, we're altitude. Let's bump it up a little bit. Oh, I got my flaps up, dang it. Doing everything so perfect and just have my flaps on 10 degrees. Maybe pull a little bit of power. Get super in the green. Yeah, we're in the green. And just adjust like little 2-degree increments whenever I'm messing with this head knob. 50 miles. We're at 4 times speed. We'll get there here shortly. I love whoever. I can't credit where I saw this on the internet, but dang, I wouldn't have thought of this. I don't think. The first flight I flew like this with my autopilot, I flew it all in real time. And it was tight. I mean, it's fun. It's just like it's almost like downtime gaming at that point. Because I'm just sitting here, tablet, watching YouTube, playing on autopilot, you know what I'm saying? So when we get within 5 nautical miles, we're gonna bump it back down. And we're just gonna take her in there and land her. So I like that this option is available. Do I feel great doing it? Like, kind of feels wrong in a way.
Tree Alpha 7 traffic Cessna November.
But at the same time, like, there's not, you don't even gotta like enable a dev command or any of that nonsense. You just click the button, you know? And it doesn't penalize you. It doesn't like count this as cheating, I don't think. Like using a cheat code, disabling achievements kind of thing. Lets you do it. It's just a thing the game lets you do. Is it feel kind of like an exploit? I don't know. Let me know. So looks like our runway is gonna be, we're gonna be flying south to hit it. Once again, we're just gonna get up in there as close as we can and without stalling. Oh, okay, that was my entry right there. We missed it a little bit, but that's fine. Okay. About it. X. Oh, no. Ah, there we go. That's so tricky to do. Like, I'm trying to slow down, so I need my flaps.
Tree Alpha 7 traffic Cessna November 99881 is on final runway 16 to land.
Hi, ma'am, Gallius. That seemed like a pretty pro landing to me. We should make a pretty good profit. I'm trying to avoid making the mistakes of stopping and holding short long, if that makes sense, because that put me in a tree line.
Alpha 7 traffic Cessna November 99881.
We'd flown out everything, so we got, you know, decent payout. All we did was skip the parking, or skip the shutdown. I don't think this one matters. Like, I don't think I gotta go in there and take a right and line it up real good. I think I can just park this thing anywhere in that blue thing. These people don't exist. This fella. Ghost. Oh, that's a lady. Alright, parking brake, and then control shift E. We're at 111,000 starting that mission. We get an S rating. Yeah. Come on now. Oh, barely missed the S rating because my stupid flaps. My cargo is better than the last one though. That's good. Still almost 250,000 XP, which seems like a lot. I guess that's a pretty decent chunk of change. 1,000 credits. Loved it. Took a little bit of a hit there, but that's fine. So it's like you almost just want to state with what you know when you got something good going, right? So like I'm doing these missions, we're getting A or S ratings. We've got a bonus on our mission earning right now. We got 171,000. We haven't crashed our new plane yet. But at the same time, it's like I want to progress and do more certifications, more stuff. So I don't know. Just like there's so much to do in this game. It's always like, what do I want to do next? What do I want to do next? I've done 2 of those cargo missions back to back. That one's putting us. And I was talking about wanting to keep going west. I wonder if I took that one and then I can make it down to New Orleans. We're trying to make our way across the coast. And I feel like these cargo missions are the way to do it, really. Do I do one more? Or do I go... We've almost got enough to where we can recoup if we crash the plane. I think with insurance and all, we probably would be able to. I want to keep a little, like a buffer. I need a little comfort zone. And then we can start doing, I mean, we can do the employee missions at any point. St. Joseph? Is that a... That's gotta be a hospital or something. 550 credits to transfer my plane. Let's do this. Let's do this. Make a decision. So this is gonna give me 389,000 XP. 28,000 credits. We gotta check our aircraft up. He's dirty. Got a washer. I feel like this is throwing away money. That's fine. We're gonna leave that there. We're gonna gas her up. Almost a full tank. And now we're at 160,000 right now. We're gonna set up our autopilot and stuff again. That seemed to work out pretty well, but I'll try and get the heading right this time. Isn't it crazy about how the vertical flight level change was? How wildly it wanted me to change, basically put my trim up to like 50% or something. Like, that was pretty wild. This is uncalled for.
Hi there. It's Emily. Now that you're all set up, let me go over the important details with you. You're carrying loose goods on this flight.
Gonna be west.
Shipment is from our partner site and important. You must reach St. Joseph ASAP. Our skids are built to handle turbulence, but maintain a constant flight speed. Let's keep our delivery on time and safe. You have all the pertinent information in your flight packet as a reminder. Have a safe flight.
Set it around 1500, but we'll leave the flight level change off for now. We'll probably mess with that.
Ground Cessna November 9er with Foxtrot request taxi to the active departure to the west.
Cessna November 9er taxi to and hold short of runway 19er using taxiway Alpha cross runway 4 Alpha. Contact tower on 133. 9er 75 when ready.
Acknowledge that.
Taxi to and hold short runway 19er via taxiway.
Dang, it's got me holding short a mile away. Goodness gracious. I feel like a runway speeding violation is about to happen. I'm gonna probably eventually figure out how to work the autopilot even more better, but we've got the rudimentary, is that right? Rudimentary? We got the basics down, where we can put our heading in, we can fix our altitude. And yeah, do a bunch of stuff. Bunch more than when before all I knew the button was autopilot turn on, and that's all I could do. We've come a long way already on the autopilot situation. Try not to get over like 10 knots on the taxiway. Like that's left something out there, like a little wheelbarrow looking thing. Yo, what's up, Joan? There are trees. Good heads up. I've seen one down there. I think it was in Cuba, I want to say. Somewhere down that way, off the key. And I seen my buddy run into a problem where they wanted him to, you know, taxi to hold short. And there were trees right in front of him where he couldn't hardly turn to get there. I think we're taking off somewhere here in Alabama, heading towards sort of Mississippi, Louisiana sort of way. Louisiana. I've been doing very good. Autopilot's been helping me out. I don't want to jinx anything. Oh yeah, this lever will kill you with autopilot on. Put that fuel selector to both. It'll run your left tank dry and your engine will stall and you won't know what to do to fix it. That's my working theory, at least. Happened a couple times. We've got our autopilot already sort of set up, and then we'll just speed up the simulation when we get to cruising altitude once again. To turn a 2-hour trip into far shorter. There is a lever. Oh yeah, stop and hold short. There is defaults to left instead of both for whatever reason in your pre-flight. And it's like, I don't know if there's any real reason why you don't just want both your fuel tanks going. But that's what Reddit told me, and I hadn't crashed since, fingers crossed, since I made that change. And I always like to put a little extra gas in my tank too. That's just the paranoid in me. What if we get like some weird wind condition or something? I don't know. Like, I'm slowly learning more about all the buttons and knobs and doodads up in this cockpit. There is no shortage of things to click on. Yeah, you can change it mid-flight as well. And I don't know if there's anywhere that reads out. Is this lever right here, though, fuel selector. I just put it on all. And I don't know if there's anywhere that, like, reads out, like, left tank, right tank, but... and I don't know, I'm sure all the planes have got to have something like that. I mean, it was just a good learning experience.
902 west departure approved.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Runway 19er.
I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm having fun.
Clear for takeoff, runway 19er Cessna 881.
Like my flaps and trim at 10 for takeoff. And the 172. We've got our autopilot sort of set up to when we get in the air, we'll just hit a button and it should go to where we want it. Yeah, there's a huge learning curve with this game. I mean, I imagine with flying any kind of airplane, there'd be a pretty big learning curve. So we get to sit here in our, you know, gaming chairs in the comfort of our own houses, learning how to do this. Kind of, it's really neat. All right, I'm not going to forget about my flaps this time. I'm going to go ahead and put them down. Dang, the Caravan. I don't, yeah, that's probably smart. That's honestly probably smart. But that's going to be a lot of grinding to get that thing. Because like with the small plane, with the small cargo runs, if you don't skip anything, I think I made 60,000 on my last run, and I'm about to show you the trick here in a sec. For making this cargo run go real quick. So I already got my heading programmed into the autopilot. I'll turn that thing on. You should point towards where we're going. And it's 122 nautical miles. We're gonna do our flight level change button. Set our rate of climb here. And someone said about 87 knots. Good for that. So we're about to hit our altitude and it's just gonna maintain. So now we're just cruising. Yeah, sim rate. It's overpowered right now. I wish they'd change it where I didn't have to, and it like wouldn't punish you for skipping this. But like I'm flying straight with autopilot on. Like, do I really got to sit through it? You know what I'm saying?
Cessna 881, leaving Cessna 881.
Tower Cessna November 9er 881 frequency change.
So now we're chilling. I mean, 100 miles is a long way to go without doing this. So I don't, and it's like the game doesn't penalize you for doing it. So I feel like it's okay. Like, I don't know. I feel kind of bad. I don't know. I don't like cheating. I like doing everything the real way. But dang, for $200 million for a plane, come on now. And there ain't no good way to actually do that. Like I got to do. Golly, a lot of missions to get that kind of money. And I got screwed over once when I crashed my first plane. Had to restart over my career mode. So I kind of don't feel bad. Kind of do feel bad, kind of don't feel bad. What you mean use the GPS? Instead of heading mode? I don't know how to work it. Is that it? Which is nav? Is that it? Nav mode? And it just follows the flight plan? Is that right? I don't want to press it at 4 times sim rate. It's probably something. It's probably that stupid. It probably is that stupid. It's gotta be. It's gotta be that easy. Because course is 261 degrees. My heading's 265. So. Yeah, but don't. Yeah. See, it's flying me off to the right when I do that for whatever reason. So I'm gonna have to look at how to, oh, it's flying me to, I don't know where that's trying to put me. Okay. Let's just see where this does. Let's see where it tries to, is course correcting or something? All right, appreciate that. Pro tips right there. Dude, the chat's been just absolutely influential in my enjoyment of this game. People telling me all sorts of tips and tricks because I'm literally starting from pretty much zero. So now I should be good to go back to ×4. GPS. AP. My altitude hold is still on. Okay. The more you know. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, who would know? Like, tell me that. Like, I had no idea how to use this GPS. I had to look up a video on how to do it. When I was trying to get my the sim dash with the button box to work for it, and I couldn't quite figure out all that yet. So we're kind of clicking things on the screen as we go. Here, I think I can turn on my landing light. I find it kind of odd that the oh, I gotcha. So, okay. I see what you're saying. So the tablet and the avionics are slightly different. That's why the boxes don't 100% line up. Where are... I don't see my boxes now. Above me? Well, we're just gonna have to make it up then. I guess I can follow the traffic pattern on the nav screen, huh? Oh, there's my boxes. I almost overshot the dang airport because I was reading the chat. I was like, what avionics box and screen on the right and tablet, and yeah, it's a lot going on from the complete like walking off the street, like playing a lot of truck simulator kind of gamer to this. It's like I understand the truck simulator because I've drove the car before, you know, but I ain't never flown a plane before. We're just gonna try our absolute best to not crash our. This is our money. This is our meal ticket, you know, our money maker. My trim's up at 66%. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna lock in for this landing. I think I'm taking this turn tighter than it wants me. Oh no, that's fine. Go ahead and start getting my flaps going. Come in there real, feel like. Probably too soon for my flaps. Probably should do more tutorials, but we're flying, we're landing. We aren't crashing all the time. And that's fun. Oh yeah, hold on. I got her collapsing down. We'll worry about that here in a minute. Yeah, I crashed my first plane that I bought. And then I sold first plane thinking I could buy another one at 20,000, and you cannot. And so it was going to take a lot of grinding as an employee to recoup that loss, so I just ended up starting over. But I know more now, so armed with my new knowledge, it hadn't been that terrible. But also, don't crash your first plane, and don't sell your first plane if you crash it. Just save up money to fix it. So that was it. Pretty big mistake. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, what could I have done different? And I think as I was going down, I probably could have hit, like, I might could have hit Alt-N or Alt-F4 or something. I have not done, I did on the other, my first time around, I did the instrument rating, I think, but no night missions. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, I got my hoist rating off stream, Pam, and we'll probably try and do some missions here in a minute to see if it's bugged or not. Because I think the patch had fixed a lot of that. Alright, I gotta lock in. I think I'm going pretty dang fast to come in for my final. There we go.
Lima Tree traffic Cessna November 9er 881 is on final runway, tree 4 to land.
That felt a little rough, but night missions are bugged. They don't generate any money. Oh, they don't generate. Well, you can. Did you get the thing where you can change the time of day yet? If you run your instrument rating, I think is what it was. You can change the time of day. But if it's not generating any money, then we dang sure ain't doing no night missions. That wasn't my best landing. I think my approach was a little wonky, but hey, we did it. Trying not to screw up my landing gear because this already needs to be repaired. We didn't bounce, so it's all good, right? Yippin'? I mean. Oh, I gotcha. So that was like my search and rescue stuff wasn't generating any missions whenever I first got that certification or whatever. Speaking of which, do that.
Lima Tree traffic Cessna November 9er 881 is taxiing to parking.
Alright, here we go. Get it? Look at us go. What's going on? Oh! What? It's like, why the engine rev? What is going on here? trying to take me off. Oh, that was my best one yet. Everything went perfectly during this flight. We love to see it. Boy, firmly in the S tier. 380,000. Nice, we love it. I gotta take a quick break after this one. I'm gonna run to the restroom and stretch my legs a little bit, and then we'll probably do some rotorcraft stuff and see where we're at in the career mode now. Oh, that's a beautiful sight, y'all. Goodness gracious. Oh, so we get a 20% bonus for each mission. We're probably about to lose our S rating. Yeah, we're probably about to lose our S rating though when we start flying some rotorcraft. But we might mix it up. All right, now I got enough for like another plane if things go really sideways. Really sideways. So we'll try not to spend, because we could easily, I'm about to run to the restroom real quick in just a sec, but let's look at this. We could easily spend like that amount of money, because that one's 40,000 for that one. That's 100,000 for the jet airline rating. We've got some expensive certifications over here. And then on this other side, that one, the instrument rating's 10 grand or whatever. And for over here, we got, that's not bad. That one's 75,000. That one's 12. That one's 25. So we got like over our, I don't know, probably $500,000 worth of, F the caravan. Did I help you make that decision, Joan? I mean, like, I think we've come up with a pretty good solution as to making some money right now. So I'm happy. I'm happy with the way things panned out. Even though I did crash my first plane, I feel like we learned a lot from that experience. Did some homework, came back stronger, came back better, like a Saiyan, like Goku getting beat up. Every time he got beat up, he came back stronger. So that's where we're at now. Yeah, I'm gonna fly some more missions here in a sec, but I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, we do want to get a bigger cargo plane. Like, the caravan's not going to be a bad idea, but it's just got to be right timing when we can afford it good and everything. Because right now, I mean, 250,000 might seem like a lot, but it also does not seem like. I think this is the only thing standing between me doing search and rescue. And got a love-hate relationship between search and rescue. Because it's fun not having like a just fly here kind of flight path thing going on, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it gets very frustrating when it wants you to land in the middle of a forest. We might skip our pre-flight on this one. No, I mean, it's not that big. controller on. Oh boy, not what I wanted. Bar popped up or whatever, I don't think I would. Hit it. P-tot. Uh-huh. Engine cover, where's that thing at? Probably back here. Alright. Where's my door? Sir. A lot of times it was giving me like landing lights not on and stuff like that. That was kind of annoying, so I gotta figure that out eventually, like where all my lights are.
And handling characteristics of a turbine helicopter. You will be flying the Airbus H-125 today, a turbine helicopter powered by the Safran Ariel 2D engine, delivering over 850 shaft horsepower.
It's funny because I've probably flown more helicopters in this game than fixed wing, and it's still harder.
Channel what you've learned in your rotorcraft training, and the certification is in the bag. And a pro tip: try not to get too distracted by the scenery.
All we gotta do is
Queenstown ground November 9
take off and fly around the airfield.
Taxi for straight out departure with Echo.
November 98981 taxi to helipad number 1. Contact tower on 128. Niner when ready.
Taxi to helipad number 1881.
The RPM is kind of a weird thing in these helicopters. Like, I got no power right now. I was waiting for my engine to get up to RPM, and now I think I can start giving it some juice. Like on startup procedure. You would not have gone anywhere. This is a lot beefier than that one we were flying for the passenger that we've been doing. That's all we had access to. A lot more power here. We like it.
Queenstown Tower, November 98881 ready at helipad 1 departing straight out.
November 98881 QNH 101 tree departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff helipad 1.
Cleared for takeoff helipad 1881.
I don't see RAM on this thing. Hold on. Why? Settings. Full. Okay, that was about to crash me if I hadn't done that. Okay. Okay, now I got my tail rudder. Good. Oh, I'm glad I'm not at work. Y'all have alarm set for like do something at work before it's quitting time kind of thing? Because my do something at work because it's quitting time alarm just went off, and I was like, man, I'm glad I'm not at work. We leave it on every day just as a reminder to that we're not at work whenever it goes off and we're not at work. I cannot wait to see my buddy Toasted Pop try and fly these helicopters. Flying airplanes last night, having a lot of fun. But we'll see how he goes with the helicopters. There's a whole different ball game. Animal. Critter.
Queenstown Tower, November 9er881-1700. Fort to land.
November 9er881 Queenstown Tower. QNH 101 tree, make right traffic helipad 1.
Make right downwind helipad 1881.
Where are we
What
landing?
did you copy?
Yeah, oh, sorry. Locked in ATC. Oh, there we go. Helicopters still break my brain as to just how the physics of how they fly work, you know? Like, it's just kind of crazy that someone done came up with all that. What's his name? Oh, Igor Sikorsky or something? I think I just got the air bump off the ground. Like, when you get close enough to the ground, your own rotors will affect your lift because the air will be coming up in like a circle. Like ground effect or something.
881 contact ground on 118.
Queenstown ground, November 9er881 taxi to parking.
November 9er881 taxi.
Oh, come on, bruh. Like, I wasn't waiting patiently. I drifted just a little bit too far. There ain't no scenario that I thought that was fixing to happen. Imagine we just crashed right now. And that's how we land a helicopter, y'all. I like how, like, relaxed that seems compared to the airplane landings in a way. But at the same time, it might seem calmer, but there's a lot going on with my inputs. Throttle and the stick and all that. It's tough. That's tough. That's not easy. I hope I make it look pretty easy. Like, I'm trying to get good at it.
Great job. I would have only done a few things differently if I were you, but that was some solid flying.
Is that gonna mess up my rating? Oh, we did okay. Little radio comms. That's fine. Okay. Got the crop dust in one and the Airbus H125. But we didn't. What did we didn't fly the H125 for that. We flew the Bell something, I think. We should have, yeah, this unlocked. And then we got to do 10 of these stupid missions. I'm hoping they're not just glitched to all heck. It's gonna start me in Australia, and then we should unlock some in Europe over there. I think. We'll go ahead. We'll go do that one real quick, and that counts as one. And hopefully. Do some more. The 3-star difficulty just starting off, and it says it's going to take 2 hours. That's. I don't think it should. Let me find her quicker than that. Got my controls right. I wish. Can I say? I want words. I don't want to put it as default for all aircraft right here, right? Or any of that, because there's going to be more planes than helicopters, so I'll just change it for every helicopter that I fly. You know what I'm saying? As long as we got our HOTUS, we got our throttle, and then we got our sticks. I don't have the rudders, but that's. We got our throttle and everything configured. Could be good to go. And I remembered that before we tried to take off this time. Remove stuff. Apparently this is the way to go for optimizing money and XP. Still care a lot about money and XP. Alright. Here where we need to be. Where we can just like buy everything. Buy a jumbo jet. We're trying, and I don't know that anybody really understands how the passive income works yet, but I want to see a video before I go and buy planes for employees. But that's going to be the way to go if it's actually worth eventually. You know what I'm saying? But we just do it like truck sim, where we had a bunch of aircraft, or we had a bunch of trucks. I got like, I don't know, 200 trucks.
Thanks for speeding things up. As you know, we have a situation here. Here's a quick recap. Laura, a woman, has gone missing near MT
Laura, a woman,
and the location can't be reached quickly by ground teams. The conditions out there are tough, and we haven't heard from her yet. We need to locate her fast. Do a quick sortie and see if you can spot anything that might help. We'll stay in touch to coordinate the operation. Let's go.
Yankee Hotel, Oscar Tango, Traffic Victor Hotel. Hotel Quebec Delta is taxiing to runway 11.
All of the helicopters control different, like feel different. About to get an airspeed violation if I'm not careful. So instead of a rudder like airplane, the helicopter's pedals are called anti-torque pedals. And what they're supposed to do is compensate for the force that the helicopter is exerting on itself with the rotor blades wanting to spin the helicopter and not keep it straight. So you're fighting the torque with the anti-torque pedals, from the best of my understanding. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But that's an interesting thing, where it's like you're not actually really trying to steer with that thing. You're trying to maintain balance the torque the aircraft is producing. Fascinating stuff. I got some friends that are pilots. They'll tell you all about it. Alright, we're stopping and holding short. Stopping and holding short. Yep.
Yankee
Runway
Hotel,
11.
Oscar Tango, Traffic Victor Hotel. Hotel
right.
Quebec Delta, taking off runway 11 north departure.
Oh, no, left. I just want to go straight up. I'm in a helicopter. I think we can do that. You know what I'm saying? They want you to fly down the runway.
Your map should display your assigned search area. Check it regularly. No news so far, but the family thanks you for your help. They're really worried. We all hope you'll find her quick. VHHQD Hawk 9, clock's ticking. We'd better find something quick. You can easily freak out when you're lost and do something irrational.
I can't believe there's no trim on these helicopters. But I guess not. Like the more military looking ones, they don't got trim on them. Or I trimmed the crap out of that passenger one. I had trimmed at 65 and it'd fly straight, yeah. This one's a lot faster than that civilian one. So this is kind of for science doing this mission. Because when I was initially doing them for the first time through career mode, until we had to restart, they'd put these people would be chilling like in the most dense of forests I've ever seen, and we were supposed to land in the middle of the dang forest.
I think the last track was somewhere around here.
So we're seeing if they fixed that and gave me like a landing area.
Use this only when you found her, please. Already told you that.
Oh, I just instinctively pressed the intercom button because I saw the thing pop up over there. I was like, oh, okay, intercoms? All right. No, it's like when you found her. So we've established, we think, some sort of air pocket or something. We think we got to fly pretty low to the ground, get her to pop smoke, and then once she does, we use the intercom and then we land and rescue her. And I don't know if there's a preferred methodology for searching this area, but I kind of do like a cross through it, and we'll like sort of go northwest, southwest. But ideally, we would just want to luck out flying through the middle and find her. I don't think there's a whole lot of rhyme or reason. They're going to start talking in a minute. I bet they're going to be like, she has an orange hiker's backpack on. It's like, bruh, you think I can see a backpack from up here? Maybe she popped smoke, but I think I got to get pretty dang close for her to pop the smoke. And I don't have anything against like flying in this thing, looking around or whatever. But I prefer to be in the cockpit. It feels better. We're at the northern. We're approaching the northern side of the circle. I'm gonna hit like the north edge and sort of cut around to the east. Luck out. I wish they'd be a little bit more proactive about getting rescued, crying out loud there. At least with a lot of the hoist missions, they put you over water and you can see like a shipwreck, and then they'd be floating in the middle of the ocean, so that was kind of easy to spot comparatively to the middle of this forest. think it's got to be like you get within 0.5 miles or something and they'll pop the smoke.
Keep an eye out for a bright orange hiker's gears. It should be easy to locate. Hawk 9, VHHQD. No need to search that far. The guys from MT Hotham are already patrolling there.
Bright orange hiker's gear should be easy to spot, he says. Fly again, bruh. We're at the north end of the circle. We're gonna fly around, heading to the east, try and skirt the outside of the circle, and then end back up at the north, and then probably like fly through the middle again, maybe. Hopefully we don't have to. Hopefully she's smart enough to be in a good rescuable area. I don't care how, like, if I was out here hurt and stranded, or I would have to be hurt to be stranded, right? Something would have had to gone terribly wrong, right? Like, there ain't no shot that I wouldn't try, you know, with my very last ounce of strength to be out in the middle of a clearing somewhere, very visible, doing my very best to signal the people looking for me, you know? I feel like some of these people ain't like got that in them. Like, oh, I sprained my ankle. Here's where I'm gonna stay up under this tree, hide from my rescuers. These missions are so much fun, though. As much as it may sound like I'm fussing, I will be fussing if she's in the middle of a forest and I don't have any kind of clear landing spot near her anywhere. We gotta land in the middle of the trees. That's really annoying and breaks the immersion. I'd be down by this creek or something, chilling, trying to catch me a fish maybe. If I was on the top of one of these ridges, that'd be even better. More visibility, you know. We're at the eastern edge of the circle now. Gain some altitude, get up over this thing. And I'm always thinking, well, I probably just passed her. Pop smoke over there or something, you know? Oh, there she is.
Use this only when you found her, please. Already
I
told
found
you
her.
that.
She's right there, dude. Jackie.
VHHQD Hawk 9, I found him. She managed to stay safe at a safe spot. Coordinates 36 south, 147 east.
Target in sight. Let's get ready to extract her. Hawk 9 VHHQD, we're landing.
I'm gonna try and do this in first person if I can. If not, we might have to switch to third person. Let me know if y'all are playing these missions, because dang, they're hard, but they're so satisfying. Okay, we're gonna try and put it in there. There's a little clearing. Just over the top of this tree, we'll set her down. Maintain my altitude, come on. Hopefully, we'll run out to it. Yeah, and then it makes me mad too if like they're really that hurt and up in the middle of the forest, but then you park close enough and they just come running out
Hawk
to you.
9 VHHQD, we're landing.
Alright, we're within 0.03. Alright. Alright, we should be good. I don't think my tail rotor's about to hit anything. Tell me this is close enough, game.
Transferring now.
Bruh.
VHHQ
Like a boss. Come on now.
We're ready for takeoff.
Take off we shall. Climb to 5,000. Where we headed though? Alright. Announce my position. We're 3 miles out. Heading back.
Yankee Hotel.
We'll fly this whole thing out. No big deal.
Hotel Quebec,
3 miles is like no time.
5500. Ford inbound to land runway 11.
Could not have done that smoothly like a week ago. That feels really, really satisfying.
I'm Kevin, an emergency medic. I'll be taking care of you during this flight to MT Hotham, okay?
Kevin
Please tell me if
sounds
you're
a
in
little
pain or
zesty.
anything. I'll do my best to help.
Don't be giving them no Dilaudid on the back of this Airbus, have them yakking everywhere. Come on now. Let them be in pain till we hit the ground. I mean, it's not my helicopter, but still, I just don't want to smell it while I'm trying to fly. Yeah, that felt good. The game gave me a little landing area too. Either that or it's just completely random and that's just how she was situated. I was able to get up in there, and I think I was right at 0.02 nautical miles. So that's good to know. 0.02 seems to be about how close you gotta be to him to come get on the helicopter.
Yankee Hotel Oscar Tango Traffic Victor Hotel, Hotel Quebec Delta, is on final runway 11 to land.
It gives me a whole runway to go land on. Come on now. My head moves all over the place when I play this game. Like I'm looking, leaning, all that. So much fun. A little turbulence, maybe? I think you can skid on the skids. That's why they're called skids, right? But I try not to. So I've come to figure out with these helicopters, you don't have to land. You just sort of hover and they give you the land. Go stop and hold short. That was pretty buttery smooth. I wonder if we're gonna taxi thing. I don't think we get a taxi speeding thing until we're off the runway. on up in there.
Yankee Hotel, Oscar Tango, Traffic, Victor Hotel. Hotel Quebec Delta.
The same with stopping short. I'm genuinely curious. I don't know that I've seen other people playing all the helicopter missions to completion like that. I've seen them rescue people, I've seen them land and stuff, but like, are y'all stopping and holding like that, or are y'all putting her down on the ground? Gonna set her down real gently, like. Oh, oh.
You're a lifesaver, VHHQ, do you know? Welcome back, and congrats on behalf of everyone here.
Oh, those missions feel so good. It just feels so good. I don't know what it is. Feels great. Glad we were able to do it without. We should get a good rating on that. We should keep our S at that point. We didn't have to crash the helicopter 5 times and. Land in the top of a tree to save the person running out, whatever. They might have fixed them. I know they released a bunch of fixes like last week. Look at that. Dang, look at that XP. Come on now, almost 350k. Let's go. It's gonna be like 5,000. Ready? Yeah. Yeah, come on, dude. Like, tell me that shit. I mean, if I was a pilot and I got paid $5,000 and that's all I had to do, like, I'm okay with that. I'm chilling. But the fact that the company is making 61,000 off of my pro piloting right there. My rating went down when I just got another S, dude. What? That ain't fair. Okay, we're level 40. I think we might have already surpassed where we were at on our previous campaign. I know we've got more money than we did then. I do want to get our instrument rating, I think. Because I think that'll let us use live weather conditions. That's always interesting. Got the money for that, no problem. I think all we gotta do is take off and land again. Or we don't even gotta take off, we're just landing.
I know that this weather can look daunting, but you will be able to perform your approach by relying on your aircraft's instruments, just like you did in your training.
I bet we could dang autopilot and GPS this thing.
881 reset transponder. Squawk tree 125.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like we are absolutely chilling right now. I don't want to operate outside of range or whatever. Good. I think it's gonna turn me here. My autopilot's doing the autopilot things. We're way low.
500.
Autopilot, you have failed
Cessna
me.
881, you are 1,700 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb
Yeah.
and maintain 2,100 feet QNH 101 tree. Climb and maintain 2,100 foot Cessna 881.
Oh dang! What? It had trimmed me down to negative. Oh shoot! Other way. It had trimmed me down negative 38. Autopilot trying to unalive me, bruh. What's my altitude at? Low, 240. We gotta climb. Weird. Did I just not set an altitude? That I don't know what was going on. I need to study up more on how to use the autopilot for sure. I know I have seen some pretty good videos on it, but it's a lot. I don't feel like I need to be any particular height right now. Altitude. Maybe we can just worry about flying now.
You can switch back to visual flight rules before landing. Identifying the runway lights should help you during the transition.
Uh-huh. Okay, we got our lights on. Our landing lights are in whatever else. We got pretty much everything turned on.
Cessna 881, you are 11 miles east of Sunburg. Contact tower on 118. 25 when inbound on the approach. Tower on 118.
Hey.
25 Cessna 881. Tower Cessna November 9er 88110 miles east inbound RNAV runway 9er approach circle to land runway 24. Cessna November 9er 881 tower. QNH 101 tree cleared RNAV runway 9er approach. Cleared RNAV runway 9er approach Cessna 881.
Not a fan of flying in the clouds, but this is what the mission calls for. We're at 1,500 feet. And we need to be down some. I don't know how far Old Sunborough is. Alright, let's and let's trim down. So the arrow is purple. God. 500 feet. Follow that pink arrow? Ain't no way, that's about it. Unalive me. With the blue arrow on the little purple arrow on the map. I feel like that pink thing is trying to kill me. We're like 300 feet. I did this once before and just followed the line. See the water. I swear that the nav thing is absolutely trying to unalive me, dude.
Cessna 881 line 271 at 12. Clear to land runway 24.
Clear to land runway 24 Cessna 881.
Quick CDI until... Okay. I might crash. Here's CDI. Get some altitude, then we probably figure this out. Probably got a little climb on us. DDI, I don't know, man. Fly, yeah, right. I want to figure that out. I really do, and I do appreciate the tips and tricks and all that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll figure that out on my own time. Oh, button of the screen. Oh, I got you. I'll look at it. I think I might do. Do I see it? I might see it. I think I'm about to be visual again. That's it. Too close. Runway 27. I gotta establish a visual on this thing.
500.
Autopilot's trying to kill me. Not my plane.
Cessna 881 contact ground on 118-255.
Oh, not my plane, not my problem. All right. Whew. Yeah, I definitely got to figure out that autopilot, man, because that would have helped a lot. EDI. That's got to stand for something. I got to learn all the acronyms and stuff, all the little buttons. We'll get there. Because I thought we were just, oh, because it was, hold on. Oh, it stopped. And look at this. Yeah, that wasn't terrible. I wasn't crazy about that landing, but hey. You're just trying to get the certification. So when it's purple, it's my flight plan. And I'm guessing the other one is the other one. And we go nav mode. Uh-huh.
Sunbird ground Cessna November 9er 881 taxi to parking.
Cessna November 9er 881 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Kilo Cross runway 15 Kilo.
Loc 1, Loc 2. That's gonna be the location 1, location 2. GPS.
Cessna 881 acknowledge last transmission.
Oh, I got you.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Kilo Cross runway 15 Kilo Cessna 881.
You got me parking at? Huh. Yeah, that's scary. Purple is GPS, green is localizer. Like, okay. So you always want that little compass down there showing the purple, and then you can hit GPS and it'll nav the plotted route. I'm guessing. That sounds right. Yeah. Perfect. And CDI changes that mode. I gotcha. And I've seen the little purple like indicator that you line up with the yellow one to like keep you on your path. I've seen that, but that's just you're following the route, yeah? Like when autopilot is not engaged. Like I said, I promise I'm gonna watch another video on autopilot. Like, I'm not done yet. It's just gonna be a crazier when we're flying like the G whatever jets. Did we
You got
do
your
good, fella?
certification, but there are some aspects of your flying that you could try to improve.
Respect the flight plan altitudes. Oh no, that's gonna mess up my S rating, isn't it? Huh. I was just glad we put that thing down, dude. We got it on the ground. Coming out of those clouds hot. Oh goodness. Alright. So now we got that going for us. So I think what that lets us do is we can fly live weather conditions now. Got some more stuff. The VIP charters, okay. Good. That'll be a new mission type on the map. We got skydiving. We hadn't done any skydiving. We done like cargo missions with our plane once we got it. Done a little bit of flight seeing, a little bit of ferry flights. Trying to do the stuff we want to do, you know? No live missions. Temporary problem with live weather servers. Okay. We got real weather conditions unlocked, even though it's not working.
To real condition missions. These allow you to scroll back up to 24 hours to fly in real-world weather conditions over the past day.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Adjusting the time slider will reveal a variety of different missions only available in specific weather and lighting conditions. Meanwhile, missions that are not time-dependent remain available at all times.
Oh, okay. That's something I missed the first time.
This mission has different weather conditions than usual. For now, check the weather conditions, also known as METR-TAF, carefully when selecting a mission. IFR icon means you will have to fly in IFR condition. But there is also MVFR icon and LIFR icon.
Bro, thanks for using acronyms that are easily understandable.
A warning icon means this mission is not recommended under the current weather. Fly
at your own risk, okay. Karen got lost. Oh no, not Karen. Not Karen. I want to see something real quick and then we might go rescue Karen. We got search and rescues up here? No. Boy, that's so very frustrating. One up here. Got any down here? No. So I gotta do 10 search and rescues for my hoist search and rescue thing, right? But what's annoying is I've only got, what, 2 I can do right now? So we'll go save Karen, I guess. That. Oh. Is this gonna be put me at nighttime? Hold on. Oh no. Departure 1. Okay. Got some wind going on. Do I want to skip stuff right now because we make way more money if we're flying cargo with our own plane? Kinda do. I just want to skip stuff. Get to the rescue part. But at the same time, kind of. Yeah, I'm playing with a HOTAS and a controller and a keyboard. but mainly the HOTAS whenever I get flying. So like I'm doing all this with the controller, and then there's some stuff that I don't have mapped to the HOTAS, and then I do OpenTrack, the head tracker. Oh wait, what? Something else? Oh, the. Yeah, yeah. And then my tablet has instruments on it, which is very, very handy. I don't think I could fly without that. It's all the same stuff that I used for American Truck Simulator and any kind of driving game that uses cool stuff.
HHO, ready for departure.
But then I was looking at Flight Sim and it looked too cool to pass up, so. And I love learning things and I love new experiences, so here we are. I was able to hook up like everything, base shakers. it's all working.
Good to see you, team. We got a missing woman here. Name's Karen. Went camping near the Geehee Mounts earlier today, and mobile networks are spotty around here. So no way to call for help if needed. Conditions are pretty challenging out there. Take off immediately and fly over the area and scan for any signs. Do a quick sortie and see if you can spot anything that might help. Let's stay in touch. Let's go.
Alright. Let's go rescue Karen.
Yankee Golf Echo India Traffic Victor Hotel. Alpha Hotel Oscar is taxiing to runway 14.
Oh. That was not smooth. When the helicopter's first starting up, like the engine's got to get up to RPMs before you can put power to it. Whatever, like, I mean, I guess that's just probably how it works. But I always get over anxious and just like slam the collective all the way up. Right click, collective. And then I end up doing that, jumping up off the ground and then slamming back down a little bit. Fine. It ain't my helicopter. We're just out here borrowing it. Who let me borrow a helicopter though?
Your map should display your assigned search area. Check it regularly.
Dang, we got some fog going on.
But the family thanks you for your help. They're really worried. We all hope you'll find her quick.
The low clouds or something?
VHHO Wisdom 5. We don't have much time. Hope you'll get on site soon. In the mountains, the weather can change rapidly, and people can easily suffer from hypothermia.
It penalized me for entering a cloud? That's the first I've seen that. What was I supposed to do? Not fly through the cloud? Alright, we're heading west to east, right through the middle of the search area. Let's get it. We get down there low, though.
We lost the track near your current position. Her backpack is orange. Maybe this will help you spot something in that landscape.
It will not help me spot Karen. I can promise you that. The only thing that's going to help me spot Karen is Karen helping me spot Karen. And she should pop smoke when she sees me. Yeah, they make some really, really, really cool HOTAS systems. So I've looked at them. Can't justify it right now. One day we'll have a racing rig, we'll have a sim driving rig, and then a sim cockpit too. It'd be really cool. A plane and like an 18-wheeler or a plane and a race car. Right there in your living room. Pretty unbelievably fun. This beats the crap out of me playing Elite Dangerous on PlayStation back in the day. The HOTAS. Alright, y'all holler if you see Karen now. I do hope she's in a good spot once again. That's all we hope for on these missions, is a safe spot to land. Alright, so we're kind of at the northern half of the circle flying westy. Well, I always like to start just bisecting the circle, try and get like a little halfway through. You can luck out. Normally we don't. But I think this is the first time I'm doing this in the fog, which once we hit the eastern edge of the circle, I think we'll head south and try and make a loop around the whole outside perimeter. Can't get lucky. Don't be down there, Karen, please. I wish the dude in the back would like holler at you if he's seen her. Be like, hey, turn around. But he's pretty useless. Dude, I know she better not be over here. It's gonna be fun one day to go back.
Show the hikers' backpacks. Should be easy to spot. It's bright orange. Can't miss it.
Oh, can't miss it. Point it out to me then. It's gonna be fun one of these days to go back and like watch my earliest stream versus whenever I get like really good or gooder, more good. When did I ever be really good at flying? Good. Yeah, I feel like this little valley right here might be like a perfect spot. I didn't see smoke pop up. Nothing. Oh gosh. We entered the circle initially from the west, I believe. We'll try and do our whole little loop-de-deal here and then see if we see anything. We do. Make life easier. Find Karen. Like, be on the top of this little hill right here. Well, I don't think that'd be a good spot, actually, landing-wise. Be somewhere good to land, Karen, please. He's out here looking for someone's manager to talk to. On top of that ridge would be so good. Every now and then, it's like I need to look back, I think.
Wisdom 5, V. Checho. No need to search that far. The guys from Gihi are already patrolling there.
Another airstrip or something? Airfield? Come on, Karen. It'd be cool when you look for a ship or like a shipwreck or the survivors of a shipwreck kind of thing. You'll see the shipwreck itself be like a plume of smoke, and then the person will be out in a life raft. That's a lot easier to find than these people in the diagonal wilderness. More convenient. Boy, I wish he was up there on the top of that ridge. Down there by that lake would be a good spot, Karen. Boy, we're striking out on her. Boy, this would be such a great spot to be stuck at.
Tough to spot anyone here. Keep your eyes peeled for any distinctive feature. It'll pop out for sure.
We're trying, we sure are. Be kind of neat to, if when you searched an area, it'd be like marked off of your map. Or when you flew over her, it would like highlight on your map and the search area would go away. That would just be like assuming the crew is looking too, you know? Why not have a GPS transponder if you're out here, Karen? Some of them will say something about their GPS transponder quit working or something. That's bad luck. Come on, Karen. Where you at, Miss Ma'am? I feel like when we're gonna get to the west spot, and I feel like we'll sort of cut back southwest. I feel like this area right here, like this terrain that we're in, is like the most promising for her to be at. Because then up there, I think towards the north, it was like really very hilly. Hard to see anything. Hilly and trees. That's like terrible for trying to get rescued. We'll be a little bit optimistic and see. Hopefully she's over here where it'd be good to get rescued. Can't find them all just super quick, you know? Wouldn't be searching and rescuing, it'd just be rescuing at that point. I'm always feeling like I flew past her, too. Yeah, if she's over here, like, I think she can just stay down there, you know? Imagine. Just give up. That's gonna be tough if she's anywhere down here. Okay, so this is sort of where we came into the search area. Kind of done our preliminary sweep, if you will. I think we're gonna just go back up there and look at places we hope she might be. Don't want her down here. Try and cut straight east. Try and keep it pretty east, more towards the interior of the circle. Just in see here. Nothing so far, obviously. I'm hoping she's on top of like one of those barren looking peaks. Great. Or around one of these little clearings here. I think the plan from here is once we finish this pass, we'll cut north a little bit and then back west. Make a rectangle on the interior of this part. By then we certainly have to find her. I feel like we've covered a lot of ground and done it kinda okay, clever. Boy, we did not maintain our course heading at all well. Let's just fly around, man. We'll find her. We just do what we feel like, I guess. Come on, Karen. I was thinking this ridge right here, up here, would be dope. Be a good spot to be rescued.
VHO, Wisdom 5. How is it going? You spot anything? She must have left some traces down there. I know it's a challenge to spot anything in this lush nature, but keep a low altitude. You'll have better chance to find her.
In this lush nature. I don't know if there's any kind of rhyme or reason to when they talk over the radio too. Is it like you're getting warmer kind of thing, or you're cold, keep trying? I wish we had some sort of sign, some sort of sign she's down here, but I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to any kind of sign down here. Nothing. Sticking to the plan though. Get to the east side and then go north a little bit. Then back west. I think overlapping is not a bad idea with these kind of missions. This is the lake that I really wanted her to be at. That would have been so nice. We've done in there and land. We've been sort of up there. The edge of the circle. And we'll fly north a little bit and then cut back west. Ain't no way she's down in that valley, right? I would hope not. Come on, Karen. You're gonna be in the middle of this forest, you ready? Starting to get a little frustrated. Gotta be able to find her. Come on now. We're gonna find Karen. She's gonna tell me how to fly the plane back, and then I have to talk to my manager for the helicopter. Like, I really hope to, for the love of all that's good and holy, that she ain't down, like, in one of these little pockets. How am I supposed to avoid that, game? Can't fly in clouds. Oh goodness. I got my instrument rating. I can fly in clouds. It told me I could. Does this one can't fly in clouds? This aircraft? Alright. We're gonna go a little bit north, but then back to the east. Try and see something we might not have seen, I guess. Then I don't know, like, should we try going northeast to southeast, crisscrossing that way? Gotta see her. I wonder if she already popped the smoke and we just hadn't seen it yet. I certainly hope she's in a good spot to get rescued. Yeah, we're a little bit more north. Let's head east. Due east. We got 42% gas. I don't want to think about running out of gas being out here that long. Karen is seems to be hiding from us. I keep looking at that smudge on my windshield thinking that's her. Come on, don't be down here.
Still no signs of her?
No.
Still nothing apparently. Search for anything out of the ordinary in the landscape. You got the best view from up there.
Bruh, I don't know what you want from me, game. Anything out of the ordinary in the landscape. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for Karen. I don't know if there's some sort of other visual cue that I should be looking for. Other than her popping smoke when we see her. But dang. At least it's good scenery to be flying around. I mean, it's quite lovely. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut across, try and go due southwest. Try that angle maybe? I don't know. Like, I feel like I've sort of covered a lot of everything. Go southwest, and then from like the southwest part we'll go, I don't know, northeast or something. Try to make an X. I feel like somewhere in the middle. Normally I've found them by now. You're gonna be somewhere real stupid, I feel like. Oh my goodness. I see what you said there. Uh-huh. I'd rather be stuck with a bear than a lady folk in the woods. So that's a two-way street right there. Oh my goodness. They just fuss about how how you ain't rescuing them right, getting them rescued right. Should be doing so much of a better job. Give you all sorts of useful suggestions, you know. Where the bear is either gonna kill you or it's gonna leave you alone. The bear just leaves you alone. She's got to be out here somewhere. Like, this can't be. I mean, it could be bugged, but I don't think so. I don't know. Man, bear, pig got her. Same squanch. The aliens. Be any number of things. I haven't flown up this valley real close yet, I don't think. Where that? You would think she does not want to be rescued at this rate. Just found a new life out here. Certainly been flying low enough, I would think. Alright. I think it's time we just fly around sort of aimlessly. Because nothing with any kind of rhyme or reason has worked for us yet. If we can see something. I was really hoping she'd be on top of one of these dang ridges here. Can't like light 3 fires or spell out SOS in rocks or something. That feller can't help me with binoculars or nothing. I ought to just leave, Karen. Like when they talk about look for something in the terrain or whatever, like this looks like something kind of weird, this creek bed. I swear we already flew by it. There's a whole house. There's 2 houses. Karen couldn't have just found these houses? Someone would have let her use a cell phone or something. And then I don't know what those like there's that purple spot on the little mini map. I don't know what that is. That like a heat signature or something. Dude, if she's within like walking distance of those 2 houses, I'm gonna be very upset with her. Even more so than I already am. I wonder if there's a way, not necessarily to cheese this, but like a more surefire way to get her to pop smoke or see where she is. I wonder if a certain altitude, like the trees would disappear and you could see Karen. Right now it's just a whole lot of flying around low, seeing a whole lot of nothing. Alright, Karen, where are you at? Oh boy. See, okay, if it's talking about stuff in the terrain, like that looks like money right there, that green patch. Like she should be in something like that, I think. It just makes me think that I get really, really lucky with these sometimes. Dang sure is nowhere to be seen. Alright, so we checked down that creek bed. I think we check. I call myself checking all these ridges. Fly around this little mountain right thing. It's bound to be somewhere real dumb, stupid.
You're doing okay. Don't give up.
Well, I'm about to. Karen's about to just live out here. There ain't no way I can land on the side of a mountain. Come on, let me see some smoke, please. Dude, I don't even care if she's in the middle of the forest at this rate. As long as I find her. It's gonna be a W. You're right in the middle of, smack middle of this thing. Gotta be here. Come on now. Karen. Karen? Oh, you hear me, Karen. Pretty much out of ideas at this point. We've done like our whole crisscross fly through, crisscross back. On left, right, north, south, east, west. I'm sort of flying around in circles, low to the ground, looking at anything and everything that might be like a good spot to land at. I don't even remember what side of the circle we came in at this point. That would be such a Karen thing to be like tucked back in one of these little sort of nooks. I'm wondering if we flew over and she's got her smoke up, but we haven't flown back over her to see it yet. Something. Dang, I feel like we've covered all the ground. They ain't got no dogs out there running around on the ground sniffing out Karen. I bet she smells like pumpkin spice or something. Dang, I don't know. Not one, dude. With. Give up. This is making Karen's making it difficult. Oh boy, flew into a cloud again. This is another thing that I would look at and be like, this is a cool geographical feature that stands out. Is like this little freak bed down here. Oh boy. Karen, where are we at? like, I bet she's on the side of one of these cliffs or something real dumb. Can't be. Come on, Karen. You gotta give me some. Where are you at? Any of these clearings would be absolutely perfect, Karen. We're out here. I feel like we could set her down anywhere out there. My, like the tower and stuff has been really quiet here recently. And told me about her orange backpack in a second. Karen has an orange hiking backpack. You should be able to see it without problem. Oh, this would be so nice over here too. She's out here, right? Any of the areas. Right here. Come on, Karen. I think we've looked at this spot before. I think. Boy, this would be a good spot.
Wisdom 5, Vichecho. No need to search that far. The guys from Gihi are already patrolling there.
This is the toughest one of these missions I've ever done. We hadn't even found her yet. Bound to be somewhere real dumb, stupid, sitting in a tree or something. It's crazy. Normally you'll see the smoke from a fairly good ways away. There's a whole road over there. Mildly, maybe follow this trail. I don't know, dude. I'm mildly irritated. Still having fun flying. Still a good time, but dang, I wish I could find Karen. I'm gonna do 8 more of these missions, I think. It would make too much sense if I could follow this trail and her be somewhere at the end of it. I mean, it does look like a dang hiking trail or something. Already flew down by that water. I think I'm giving the game too much credit, being like, yeah, it's following this here trail, you know? It will be so very cool if she's at the end of this trail, though. Like a 2-mile area, square, circular. I don't know. I certainly don't know,
Wisdom
but
5, VCHO. No need to search that far.
I don't know if anybody knows like how far I need to be from her for it to trigger the smoke event, you know? I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss here. Oh, heck yeah. Hallelujah. Y'all see it? I almost said something. I got her now. I got eyes. She's way over there. But I saw the smoke. There ain't no way that's my eyes playing tricks on me. Yeah, here we go. And it looks like she's in a great spot to land. Thank goodness. And what's up? Search and rescue medic? I don't know, like I probably should look up like the best strategy, but I don't feel like I'm doing it stupid where I like turn it into sections and then like try and go north, south, east, west, and then like back and cross and bisect and all that, you know?
Found her. She reached a safe spot. Coordinates 36 south 148 east.
Positive ID on the target. Prepare for extraction.
Kind of on a little bit of a hill. Where we can put her down at. Or to land on the hill, maybe. I think we've sort of decided if we're within 0.02 miles, nautical miles, then she'll be able to get on the helicopter. I could probably land right on top of her tent. Looks kind of like a little flat zone. I want to hit her with a helicopter after all that trouble she gave us.
Wisdom 5 VHHO.
She's floating in the air. Karen's a daggone old sorceress. Look at her. Standing in the air on top of her tent. I think we can hold on this hill. Maybe up a little bit. Let's go park it right over there. This should certainly work, right? My honor tent. Hung on her tent. Hold on. The grid.
Transferring now.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's just trying to, my ADD brain, trying to keep everything sort of situated, you know?
Okay. Good to go.
Hallelujah. Woof. Y'all, that was, that took it out of me. Like, that was a tough one. I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy that we got her. But man, I feel a little drained after that. Alright, where'd my pattern entry go? Oh, there we go.
Yankee Golf Echo India Traffic Victor Hotel. Alpha Hotel Oscar 6 miles southeast 7600.
Ford inbound to land runway 14.
Yeah, she needs to buy me something stronger than coffee after that. And she's sitting there floating on top of her tank.
I'm Kevin,
Could have
and I'll be
flew out
taking
of there
care
if
of
she
you
wants.
until we reach Gihi.
That's
If you need
right.
anything, just ask.
Successful rescue is a successful rescue. You shouldn't have been out there doing crazy like white lady stuff trying to get pics for her Instagram, you know? You always got to have a hiking buddy. Karen, you okay back there? Where's she at? Can't really see her. That dude, he looks sketchy though. They made me work for that one. I bet my score is not going to be great because it's going to be like time to find. Terrible. Boy, we're moving. Coming in hot. This is having me fly through that mountain. I'll tell you what we're gonna do since we've already probably not done all the things real goodly like. We're gonna come over here to final. We're just gonna put her down. Every mountain rescue. So it's like you don't trust them unless they look like that, huh? I love my flight medics. I love seeing them. I've had the pleasure of working with a couple in the ER that were just doing like ER nurse things, and they were some of the best dang nurses I've ever worked with. They will save your life. Think about it, like they're starting IV and administering medication and keeping their composure all while flying in a helicopter, moving like who knows how fast, what kind of weather conditions. Like that's what I'm talking about. They're heroes.
Yankee Golf Echo India Traffic Victor Hotel. Alpha Hotel Oscar is on final runway 14 to land.
Boy, that was a good little dude, they put that stop and hold short right here. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. If I could stop and hold short though, actually.
Yankee Golf Echo India Traffic Victor Hotel. Alpha Hotel Oscar is taxiing to parking.
Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna read that one out loud, but I like the Oracle's sense of humor. That's funny. I love incorrect things. Hey,
it was a challenging mission, but you pulled it off. That
freaking killed it.
Family are finally reunited thanks to you.
Are you happy, Karen? I wonder how much that helicopter ride does cost. I think ambulance ride can be thousands. So I can only imagine with a helicopter. Hopefully I never had to find out. Oof. Yeah. I want to do one more search and rescue mission at least before I end the stream. Just for like a redemption run, you know what I'm saying? We gotta be able to do it better than that. We have to be able to do it better than that. This is gonna tank my rating. I'm on S right now. This is gonna drop me to B or something stupid, I bet. The cloud avoidance, I did not enjoy that either. Fine. Oh. Oh! Bro! How punishing is that? Like, how many missions did I have to do to get to S tier and then one put me all the way back down to C? Are you joking me, dude? Can't worry about it. Can't worry about it. We'll get back to S tier if we just fly some cargo missions or something. I'm gonna pee real quick and then we'll fly another search and rescue mission. That's wild. That seems grossly unfair. Alright, I will be right back. Man, I hope Karen's happy. You probably went to like Longhorn or something since she got back and then's like fussing about how her food was cooked and asking for the manager and stuff. Alright, let's see. We should have another, at least one. Oof. Oof. Oof star difficulty level? Come on now. That's gonna be tough. 5-star difficulty level missions. But I wonder if that boosts my rating quicker. I ain't got no more search and rescue down here. I know there's one up there in Canada. That's right, Canada. When I was playing, when I had my career going before, there were search and rescues over here. But there's not any right now, which is kind of weird to me. I wonder if I need to uncover more of that area. Here maybe? No. Maybe it was over here? No. I swear it was like right over here. There was a bunch of search and rescue missions. But, alas, there are not. Okay. Can't get hung up on that. One right here, and I did have some down here before too. But I wonder, it's almost like it gives me a couple search and rescue missions and then like it makes me wait like a day or something. I don't know. There's tons of all the other ones, which is kind of crazy. It says it's going to take 2 hours. Let's try and not do that. Thomas is missing. Climb. Huh. Going out there doing that solo, man, that's kind of wild. Don't do that, Thomas. I feel like, you know, some of those people, you know, you play dumb games, you win dumb prizes kind of thing. Like, you probably know better than to think that that's a good idea to go out there by yourself, climbing, and then act surprised when something wrong happens, something goes wrong. Something wrong happens, something goes wrong. Oh, no way. Okay. That makes sense. Like, use my company plane and go out there, like, exploring bubbles or whatever. Because my company plane's in the U.S. I see. I think I see what you're saying. I think I see what you're saying. Outside your bubble. Use your player character? No need to... No way. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Oh no. Is this one in the tree? Bruh, I'm already upset. I'm already upset. I've done it. I've done it. It's gonna be terrible. I think I know what you're talking about. If this is the one that I remember. If it's, I thought they were random, but maybe it's not. Oh, he already, yeah, well, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I landed in the stupid tree last time. Where's my, there, that guy. Maybe they fixed it. We're gonna say a little prayer right now to baby, sweet little baby Jesus that they fixed this thing. Probably did not.
Ring 9 in 21600, ready for departure.
Yeah, while I was trying to do the 10 to unlock my hoist endorsement, I ended up doing a lot of them that I was landing in trees. There's no way that I'm going to remember exactly what part of the circle she was in though, so we'll still have to search for her.
All right,
but
team,
we'll know.
Listen up.
Be looking
Thomas,
for trees on the side of a
has
mountain.
gone
I
missing
can
near
almost see
Mansonville
it in my
mountains with very
brain
few
still.
water and food in such situation.
Thomas.
The conditions out there are tough, and we haven't heard from him yet. We need to locate him fast. The team's concerned because we've had no radio contact since then. We'll stay on the radio just in case.
Charlie Sierra Kilo, 4 traffic November, 21600, is taxiing to runway 10.
Oh gosh, that scared the crap out of me in that car. Like the wind is already getting pretty wild out here. That was Karen. Got a soccer game to go to. This runway is really grown up. It's not runway 10. Certainly, facing 100, so that should be it, right? You know what? I think we're just gonna take off. We're already at C ranking or whatever, so...
Your search area should be displayed on your map if needed.
Don't care.
N2160, ring 9. Time is critical. Start the search as soon as you get on site. It's easy to have a panic attack when you get lost, and then anything can happen. Still no update. Hope you'll bring him home quickly. Let's keep pushing. People are counting on us today.
Let's keeping pushing. Love that. I love the AI voiceovers. I don't care. I know some people hate them, but I think they're just a lot of fun. I think the level of jank to it is just fantastic. Like that one, it's a like lady sounding voice, and it's like, my name's Kevin, I'll be your... I was like, whoa, Kevin, you sound weird. Oh, dang, it looks like there's clouds that is going to penalize me for flying through over here, too.
Track somewhere around where you are now. His backpack is orange, easy to spot anywhere.
Easy to spot anywhere, you say. It's on the side of a dang mountain, if I remember, if I'm thinking, and I think there's a little lake right next to it, because this is like seared into my my nightmares almost. Should be able to spot it if this is what I'm thinking of, and search and rescue medic leads me to believe with the LOLs that this is in fact that thing. Maybe sort of right here towards the I think this might be. We'll just do a little fly around. We'll look at all the lakes, because I know there's a lake right next to it. If I find the lake, I bet we can find the thing. I'll probably recognize the geography because of how many times I crashed and had to restart. Don't know that this is what I'm thinking of. Maybe it will be. That'd be funny. Looks familiar, not steep enough. Water over there. Alright, we're gonna cut straight east across this thing. And we'll circle up to the north, but I think it was towards the exterior of the circle, if I remember. I don't. Playing a lot of this game and it all sort of blurs together, but I do remember there was one on top of a cliff somewhere up here. On the side of a cliff, like a sheer cliff. Sort of just by a miracle that I was able to get him. I think I've done one where it was like I had to hover almost and just have one skid against the side of the thing, and then it, like, he ran and jumped on real quick, and that might have been old Thomas. Might have been.
Keep an eye out for a bright orange hiking gears. It should be easy to locate.
For a bright orange hiking gears, y'all. How we talk. Well, some of these fellas don't word too good, but yeah, out here getting folks rescued, saving lives. just love flying low with the helicopters. So much dang fun. There he is.
N21600 ring 9 got a visual. He managed to find a safe spot. Coordinates 45 north 72
no, he
west.
didn't. It's not a safe spot at all. Alright, I'm better at flying this thing now, though. It doesn't make it mean it's going to be a whole lot easier. Yeah, this one sucks. You already see me crash like a bunch of times and almost say profanities a lot. I think this one's real bad, though. I read somewhere, I think it was on Reddit or something, you know, one of the forums, that some of these missions are bugged, and like this is supposed to be, it looks like it's supposed to be a hoist mission. I don't see any clear spot to put the thing down.
Ring 9 and 21600.
We gotta hope and pray right here. And just try and stick it down somewhere. I landed in a tree one time. Flying real slow. I know this is not super like realistic. Obviously, the rotors are already like in a tree. Oh, there we go. We might have to try and
starting evac. Ring 9
yeah, this is
landing.
Absolute garbage. There's another one that I did that was on the same level as suck. We're just gonna try and get lucky a couple times, and then we might switch to third person and see what we can do. This is definitely not intended to be this hard. Literally nowhere to land. I bet it's supposed to like delete a patch of trees around them.
Ring 9 and 21600 landing.
Something with the wind on the, like, it's real crazy. It gives you a weird boost up kind of thing. Come on.
We're in sight.
All right, well, I'm not as upset about losing my S rating now.
Landing.
The swoop down turnaround is a lot of fun, though. I will say that. Alright, let's get a little bit of... Ooh. What? What did I guess I hit a tree?
Starting evac. Ring 9 and 21600 landing.
Oh my goodness. What am I doing? Falling apart here, guys. I don't fly good in this view, but I think this might be the only way for me to get up in there. I don't know. Unless we just hold our breath and try and land on the trees again.
Ring 9 and 21600 landing.
He says that so confidently, like we're actually fixing to land. Bro, we just gonna have to get lucky here. Hold on. Switch back to view where I can actually fly.
Landing.
We can taking off could be a problem too. Yeah. I think we figured we need to be like 0.02 miles away from them.
Ring 9 and 21600 landing.
Try and put it in there on top of it. Dang, tank. We can do this. Something keeps bumping me up, like the air. Weird. Ooh, that was me hitting a tree. Getting yeeted into the air. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Give too much power. Come on. Quit bouncing me off the top of the tree.
We're in sight.
Touching the skid next to him.
Ring 9 and 21600
Yeah,
landing.
I will try my best, man. It's just so tricky to get up in there. I think I literally landed on top of a tree last time. There's upslope on top of him. Let's try it. So tricky because I know you know the like the wind and stuff, like it just gets real janky up in there. You'll see me bounce up in the air and it's like I'm not slamming the collective.
Ring 9 and 21600 landing.
I wonder if I could set it down right here. Hitting something. Oh no. Oh god.
We're in
Woof.
sight. Starting evac.
Alright, we got this, we got this. Let's log in, let's log in.
Landing.
We're very close there. This is like, it makes me wonder what a 5-star mission is going to be like, because this has got to be worse than that. I feel like I was really close last time, but then like the tricky part after that is taking off. Like the jank should not be part of the challenge, you know? Like it should be clearly doable.
Ring 9 and 21600 landing.
I think I've landed in the top of one of these trees before.
Reloading.
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
Extraction ready. Ring 9 and 21600 landing.
Oh my gosh.
Ready to depart when you are captain.
Wait, what?
Ready to depart when you are captain.
What is it?
N21600. You're going to hurt your passengers with what you're doing.
Ready to depart when you are captain.
Oh, come on. Come on, dude.
The mission's gone down. N21600. Sorry to have to call it.
Ready to depart when you are captain.
Whatever, bro. That's trash. It put. I know y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that. There was no way I was getting out of there. I don't know what was. Oh my. I don't know. I don't know why I was doing that. Y'all saw it though. Y'all saw it. All right, now I think we just gotta wait for those missions to respawn. That's fun. Dang. Okay, so that's what he was talking about. We could fast travel. Oh, hold on. Let me try something. We're up here, yeah? 40,000 credits, though. Oh, I wonder... Calling us down here now? Or are we? Fast travel here. We're closer. Is this the... $45,000? Where are we at right now? Where we were up here, right? 48,000. I don't know. I think I'm not defeated, but need to I don't know where my pilot is. I thought we were up here, right? Because that's where we're flying the mission, up here near Canada or something. My HQ is down there in Florida. Can I center on me? Here? Here's my plane. $43,000? That ain't it. Yellow icon. Let's skydive. Might be zoomed too far out. This us? Why did it put us back here? Yeah, that is us, right? So in theory, can go here. 6,000. Yeah. But no more search and rescue jobs. I don't understand why there's no more search and rescue jobs. And then tomorrow, I bet there's going to be a bunch of them. I think there'd be more SoCal, Arizona. And I know there were a few that showed up down here in, what's it called, Australia. But I remember when I first tried to do search and rescue, I wanted to, you know, just get after it. I could not. Because there weren't no missions. Oh, and I wonder if restarting the game would fix it. This is neat though. I like that I can travel, cover stuff. So theoretically, if I took a job somewhere else, completed the job, and then came back over here or whatever, or finish the job, and then I'd be over at that spot, and then I'd be able to fast travel around that area. Yeah, there's nothing. Very strange. That's a great tip though. Yeah, I think I'm about to end the stream here, guys. I had fun for the most part. Frustrated with the search and rescue once again. But I'll be back at it. Probably tomorrow. I'll probably be back at it again. I really want to finish those search and rescue stuff. More rotor stuff. Get some more certifications under my belt. Fly some more crazy stuff. Yeah. Tune in. I'm always around this time late when I'm, or early, whatever it is for you. Yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for feedback. Thanks for being active in the chat. Search and rescue medic, you're a legend. Appreciate you, your help, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace.